Hi guys, welcome to Sasha's Toy Stories, a place where you'll find toy unboxing and reviews, crafts, toy movies and far more. My name is Sasha and today I'm going to unbox and review one of the sets of DIY Pokemon action figures by Bandai. This time we have the set number 44 of the plastic model Bandai Pokemon collection, also known as Plamo or Pokepla, that contains two figures, RIOLU and Lucario. I must say that I've been waiting very impatiently for this set to finally come out because I love this evolution line and both Pokemon. And as it's in my hands at last, I want to give it a really detailed review. That's why I'm gonna rate each of the figures in 8 categories, accordance to the show and the original project of the character, sculpt and shapes of the figure, stability, material, colors and painting, details, mobility, additional elements, and general impression of the item. In each of them I will give from 1 to 5 points, while I'm going to say about the final impression on each figure and the whole set at the end of the video, which I'm going to rate on the 1 to 10 point scale. First, let's take a look at the box. On the top we can see both figures already assembled. We also have a picture showing one of the action pose of Lucario with his aura sphere that is surely included in the set. Below we see some inscription with the name of the Pokemon movie where the starring Pokemon appear, names of Pokemon in Japanese, along with the information about the production in Japan and the logo of Bandai, which makes us sure that the set is genuine and definitely not fake one. We also have 3 icons telling us that to make the figures we don't need neither glue, nor tools, nor paint. All we need are hands and the elements from the box. Let's look at the sides next. On the first one we have again our figures from the set and a redirection to the Bandai Hobby internet site with a QR code to scan and enter at once on your smartphone. Then we have not only the figures shown but also additional elements that are 3 stands and the ball of aura sphere. Next we're shown the moves that will be possible when the figures are put together, and we can see that RIOLU will have movable tail up and down, and Lucario will make moves in his arms and chest, and another picture of Lucario with aura sphere. On the opposite side, we can see all the elements we'll find inside the box, containing not only plastic body parts but also stickers for details and the manual for putting the elements together properly. If you're a parent, Bandai also warns you not to give the item for children to play with because of small parts that can easily be swallowed and cause strangulation. Next we see again the icon of no glue needed. And that would be all as it comes to the box. Now it's time to open it and to look what's inside. We have no info on the bottom of the box as it used to be in several previous Plamo sets. The box is secured from opening with short pieces of adhesive tape, but it's enough to keep it closed. We can see that all the elements are well organized inside the box. Here we have stickers that are really few, that makes me happy. Then we have several bags with the plastic body parts and the manual. Altogether we have 3 bags, and in each of them there are some parts grouped according to the color. We have the aura sphere and the stickers. It's nice that they're inside one of the bags because thanks to that they don't get damaged. And finally we are provided with a manual to make the figures on our own in Japanese, but it doesn't matter if you don't know the language because thanks to the numbers and detailed pictures there's no way to mess up with constructing the model. That are all the elements. Let's see what the figures look like when they're finally put together. Okay, both figures are already done. As it comes to the height and scale, RIOLU is about 6.5 centimeters and Lucario almost 14 centimeters high. If we check the official Pokemon data on those Pokemon, these are 70 centimeters for RIOLU and 1.2 meters for Lucario, and compare them with the dimensions we got, we would see that Lucario is significantly higher than it should be. If the scale was preserved, this figure should be approximately 11 centimeters high instead of 14. First, let's have a closer look at RIOLU. I really like that the figure looks like in the show. The pose is quite nice. RIOLU looks like ready to attack. The company provides the stand of transparent plastic which you can fix on its left foot, but the figure is able to stand on its own as well. Plastic is of nice quality, it's light, that can be either advantage or disadvantage depending on what you're gonna use the figure for. For me, it doesn't make any difference, but as the figure is put out of the parts of the plastic and is empty inside, it can be easier to break. Colors are intensive, show accurate, the details are covered with the stickers, we can see them on the place of the eyes, the bumps on the arms and the feet. What's more, we also have big stickers on the back of its appendages and legs. Unfortunately, we have no stickers for the little bumps of the legs. As the smaller stickers for eyes and feet are natural for me and they look alright, I wish the rest of parts didn't need stickers because they look pretty weird, especially the big ones for appendages and legs, and I wish they were all made of plastic. As it comes to mobility, we can move RIOLU's tail not only up and down as shown in the box, but all around, as it's actually based on a ball joint. It doesn't make any other parts move at the same time, which is sad because it would create a really nice effect. Neither legs, no paws, no head are movable. Rates I give the RIOLU's figure are: for show and project accordance, 5 stars. Sculpt and shapes, 5 stars. Stability, 4 stars. Material, 4 stars. Colors, 5 stars. Details, 3 stars. Mobility, 1 star. And additional elements, 4 stars. That makes 31 points out of 40 possible to collect. I'll share my final impression on the figure at the end of my video. As it comes to the main figure of the set, which is Lucario, I can say that it's again really show accurate. I love the sculpt and the shapes of each body part. Lucario doesn't stand on its own, but also this time we are provided with a transparent plastic stand fixed on the figure's left foot. The plastic is the same quality as of RIOLU, and Lucario colors are also strong, really accurate to the character project. It doesn't have much details, but the ones it has are mainly covered by stickers that are really few for Lucario, that makes me very happy. We can see stickers only on its eyes, neck, legs and toes. All the rest of the body is out of plastic, even the spikes on his forearms and torso. This time we have no big stickers like we had for RIOLU, that makes a huge difference comparing parts of the body with big stickers on the back and the ones completely plastic. As it comes to the moves, again, the picture on the box doesn't show all the movements the figure can do. Let's start from the head. It's based on a ball joint, what allows us to move it up, down, and on the sides we can also move it 360 degrees around, which is great. Then we have an articulation between the torso and the abdomen that is also a ball joint, but this time it enables moves up and down in a really minor range, but still we can rotate the torso 360 degrees. Next we have arms. Both shoulders are according to anatomy ball joint, and thanks to that we have unlimited movements. There's flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, lateral and medial rotation supported by the arm connection and circumduction. The elbows move on both sides, that makes range of 180 degrees. We have no movements in the wrists and the hips, but we have joints sort of in the middle of the thighs that are ball joints with little flexion and extension, stronger abduction and adduction, lateral and medial rotation, and the circumduction. Feet are not movable. On the back, we also have parts that move, and these are great black appendages that slightly move a bit up in the side, and the tail that is based on a ball joint just like in a RIOLU, and it also has a wide range of movements, but it can quite easily pop up when moving. Rates I give the Lucario's figure are: for show and project accordance, 5 stars. Sculpt and shapes, 5 stars. Stability, 1 star. Material, 4 stars. Colors, 5 stars. Details, 5 stars. Mobility, 4 stars. Additional elements, 5 stars. That makes 34 points out of 40 possible to collect. I'll share my final impression on the figure at the end of my video. And last but not least, we have an additional item in the set, which is the aura sphere that can be used for Lucario to attack or to make some action poses for toy photography, stop-motion movies, etc. I like that Bandai had an idea to include an item that makes the starring figures even more attractive for collectors and creators. The sphere itself is made of two pieces of a half-transparent violet blue plastic. It has its own stand we can place it on, so that Lucario can have it on the level of his arms. The minus is it looks quite fragile, so I don't recommend to use it for intensive play as it can simply break, and I guess no one wants it to happen. Now we have looked at all the items from the Bandai plastic model set of DIY Pokemon figures number 44 containing RIOLU and Lucario. My general impression on each of the items included in the set is based mainly on the partial rates on the 8 categories mentioned earlier. In my opinion, the box is nice, aesthetically done, it's made of cardboard that is enough for the lightweighted content and ecological at the same time. However, I wish I could use it for something like creating a background for the figures, etc., because as the cardboard is really thin and delicate, it makes it hard to use it as storage box. I like that it gives a lot of information about the product. What's missing is info about other sets Bandai has released or it's going to release that used to be in other Pokepla sets, and the info about the movements figure can make is not full, which on the other hand makes quite a nice surprise when you put the figures together and realize they're even better than you expected. The box is secured well enough to keep the contents safe, the parts are packaged in several bags. Also, we receive a nice colorful manual that is clear even for the non-Japanese speaking people. To sum up, I give the package 4 from 5 stars. According to my scale, the RIOLU's figure's outcome is 31 of the 40 points, which is really high when you notice that it's not the main figure of the set, and my general rate of the figure is 7 points on 10. I took away 3 points for the big stickers on the back of the big parts of the body that makes a not nice effect of cheap production where costs are reduced at the expense of quality, and for really few movements available only with the tail. The Lucario figure, which is the main part of the set, got a great amount of 34 points out of 40, which is high as well, and it also makes me give 7 points on 10 in general impression. The only things I miss in this figure is its stability, as it needs a help of the stand and the lack of movements in waist, wrists, and also in legs, hips, knees and feet, so you could have a feeling that you purchased a really nice action figure. To sum up my detailed review of the set, I give it 7 points on 10, which is again a really high score, and mainly it's thanks to the high show accordance of the figures, very few stickers comparing to other Pokepla sets from Bandai, and additional accessory that is a Neurosphere and generally a rich articulation. I wish the figures were scaled to each other according to the official Pokemon dimensions, but I hope that it will happen in the following Bandai Plamo sets. In my opinion, this set is a really good addition to your Pokemon collection, especially for RIOLU and Lucario fans that are going to be satisfied with this purchase. If you haven't seen my reviews and customs of other plastic molded Pokemon sets from Bandai, including my Mega Lucario custom, you'll find them in my channel among other toy reviews featuring Pokemon toys by Bandai, Wicked Cool Toys and Tommy. Let me know in a comment under the video how you like my review and what you think about the set. If you liked the video, hit the thumb up and subscribe to Sasha's Toy Stories for more toy-related content, customs, reviews and more. Don't forget to hit the bell to receive notifications when the new content appears. If you want to support my channel so I can create even more content for you, become an official patron of Sasha's Toy Stories. Check out my profiles on Patreon and other places where you can enjoy being part of the Sasha's community. Exclusive materials, tips, deciding about the newest content, see for yourself what you receive as an official patron of Sasha's Toy Stories. That's all for now, thank you for watching and see you in my next videos. Check out what else you can find in Sasha's Toy Stories. Bye!